Despite the rain, about 200 demonstrators gathered right here at Grand Army Plaza. They marched down Flatbush Avenue over the Manhattan Bridge into the Lower East Side. That was just one of multiple demonstrations that took place today. Protesters in New York City took to the streets from Washington Square Park to Grand Army Plaza, even marching across the George Washington Bridge following the deadly shooting of 20-year-old Daunte Wright in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota.
Well, I'm the same age as Daunte, so for me it was important for me to be out here, and as a group, you know, we're always fighting for every black life, no matter what. So, you know, it's important for us to, you know, show our solidarity and march for him and march for the people in Minnesota.
The shooting sparking outrage after the local police chief told reporters the officer who shot Wright accidentally discharged her firearm instead of a taser.
This appears to me, from what I viewed and the officer's reaction and distress immediately after, that this was an accidental discharge.
Wright was reportedly pulled over for having air fresheners on his rearview mirror. Once officers realized Wright had an outstanding warrant, they attempt to take him into custody. Wright then gets back into his car and tries to drive away. You can hear a female officer yelling for her taser, but instead she fires a single shot from her gun. The deadly encounter is less than 15 miles away from where George Floyd was killed, and as Officer Derek Chauvin's trial for Floyd's killing is ongoing.
Our hearts are aching right now. We are in pain right now. And we recognize that this couldn't have happened at a worse time.
Back at Grand Army Plaza, demonstrators say they are in pain, once again protesting the death of a black man at the hands of law enforcement.
Any person that murders a person deserves to do the time. If I did the crime, I would be doing the time, so should she.
President Biden tweeting tonight, "Today I'm thinking about Daunte Wright and his family and the pain, anger, and trauma that Black America experiences every day. While we await a full investigation, we know what we need to do to move forward, rebuild trust, and ensure accountability so no one is above the law." Now, there's a curfew in some parts of Minnesota tonight because of some unrest that occurred overnight there in Minnesota. Meanwhile, here in New York City, the protests have remained peaceful. Live in Brooklyn tonight, I'm Cristian Benavides, Pix 11 News.